everybody. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Love and Light Show with me, your host, Sarah Manning. I had a really good laugh. Dave, my producer, is teaching me Gaelic. His version, I think. So I don't think I'll use it when I go to Ireland, but I'm super excited because I'm headed there next week. We're flying out, my mom, my sister, and my great aunt and I, so we're pretty excited. So I won't be live for the next couple of weeks. Sadly, I know I will miss all of you too. I hope you'll miss me. Anyways, I hope everybody's been having a fantastic week so far. Wednesdays are always a good day, not just because I get to come on the radio with all of you, but they are the middle of the week, so it's considered hump day, so which is always a good day, I think. So I hope everybody's week is good. We are just waiting for some callers to come in, which is awesome. The other exciting thing that's going on this week is Colin, my husband, who's been away working in Alberta for the past few months, is coming home permanently. He's coming home permanently on Sunday, which is just ecstatic. So not only is this week my husband's coming home, but I'm headed off to the one place in the world I've always wanted to go to Ireland. So anyways, I'm super excited to say that we have our very first caller. We have Danielle in Raleigh, North Carolina. Hi, Danielle.
Hi, how are you?
I am fantastic, thank you. Are you having a good day so far?
Yes, I am. How's your day going?
It is great, thank you. I guess I pronounced it wrong. So you're from Raleigh, North Carolina. Would that be correct?
Yes, ma'am, from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh, well, that is really good. I hope you didn't get hit by that storm too hard that just passed through there.
Oh, no, actually, all we did is get a lot of wind and rain. That's it.
Little wind or a lot of rain and wind. Oh, well, that's good. That's always nice. So, I was just shuffling your cards and a whole bunch of them just fell down. So excuse me 1 second. I just have to go grab them. Apparently, a lot of people want to talk to you, or there's good messages to give to you today. Thank you so much for being part of my show. That always means a lot to me that people are willing to come hang out with me. It's a lot of fun. Without you, it'd be no show. What time is it where you are, if you don't mind me asking?
Yes, it's like 9:36.
Oh, that's not too bad then. Oh, yeah, right. You're exactly 3 hours ahead of me. So that's good. Okay. Well, I'm just going to Okay, I've got a card for you. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. It's a card that popped up before. Okay, Danielle, this is a card called the Strength card. And actually, before I get into this, so Danielle, I feel like I have a mail coming forward for you. And it's interesting because I keep hearing the word dad. Has your dad passed?
No, my dad's alive.
Okay, perfect. Well,
a stepdad of mine, I lost him 2 years ago. I consider him to be like a dad to me. Maybe that's the person that's coming through.
Yes, if you considered him a father, that's the energy that they come in with. So they come in with the father energy. I have yet to feel myself, anyways, a stepfather energy, but if you've considered him a father, that's what they'll come through. He makes me feel like his passing was very, I keep wanting to say very unexpected and very fast. Would that make sense for him?
I'll say that one more time.
Sure. I feel like he passed very unexpectedly. Would that be correct?
Yes. Actually, when I found out about his passing, I had spoke to him at least a week before he died. And I think I found out around September 1st of 2016. He died on August 31st. So he actually died of a heart attack in the hospital where my mother worked here in Raleigh.
Okay.
And
so
she and my sister, yeah.
Sorry,
so I didn't really know he passed until we heard it from family.
Right. Okay. First of all, I'm so sorry that you lost him, and that that's never easy and everything. But he must have been a very strong man. He comes in with a lot of very broad shoulders and with strength, and he's it was very, very surprising that he passed, because he was the type of person that was just go all the time. Does that make sense? Would that fit for him?
I would maybe say he was like maybe like a homebody, but I somewhat go. Yeah, I would say somewhat go.
Okay.
He's like more of a homebody, somewhat.
No, not that he was always like traveling or anything, but I feel like he makes me feel like he always enjoyed being busy or liked doing things, even if it was at home. Would that make sense? Does that clarify that?
Actually, the stepfather, no, that doesn't kind of, not for him. I'm trying to think if it's another, I don't know if it's my grandmother. She stayed pretty busy around the house, but as far as my stepdad, no, he wasn't really that as far as busy around the house.
Okay, that's okay. No problem. And it's definitely a male energy that I have, and he definitely kept making me feel like dad. So I would still say that it's your dad, that your stepdad that just passed. Definitely. Yeah. But it's what's really interesting is I keep looking at the card that I brought up with me, or that fell out with you, and I keep wanting to talk to, like, he keeps making me feel like I need to tell you that your strength is like. I keep wanting to tell you that he's still going to be there and help make you stronger in what's going on in your life right now. And the really important thing for you to remember is that even though you're going through a lot, your roots, like your growing up roots, they haven't been affected, and you're still the same wonderful, strong person that you've always been. Does that make sense? Do you understand that message from him?
Yeah, that brings a big smile to my face. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. That's always my main concern, is that you understand and you understand where he's coming from. But it's really interesting because I still want to tell you that, like, I actually he makes me hear like footsteps and creaking floors. Like, since he passed, do you hear footsteps in your house right now?
Actually, you know what? I do. Oh my gosh, upstairs. Yes, I'm in the apartment. I do hear that sometimes.
Okay, perfect. So know that's him. And what's really interesting is he's like, with the more stressed out you are, the heavier the footsteps will be to remind you that I'm still with you, that I'm still supporting you, and that I still get to hang out with you. And it's supposed to be a very comforting thought, but he laughs at the same time because he's like, it annoys her that she hears the steps but doesn't know who it is. So now that she knows, we're good. Does that make sense? Like, do you find sometimes where you're like, where are those steps coming from, and who the heck is that?
Yeah, I do find sometimes it's a little like colder in my home. I mean, I'm a little in tune with, spirits. Sometimes I'll be colder than normal. So I kind of know it's like either my grandmother's watching over me, my stepfather, or my aunt. So I had like 3 people passed away in my family. So it's either one of them.
Well, your dad's claiming ownership of the footsteps, and I would pay attention to. Yeah, he's very much like, no, I had the heavy footsteps, and he likes to grab your attention.
That's him. Oh my God, that's him, and that is him. Yes, that's him.
I love it. Now, I don't feel like this is your stepdad. I feel like this is your grandma. Did your grandma smoke? Because I can smell cigarette smoke all of a sudden.
Oh my God, yeah. He smoked. He smoked, and he did smoke, yeah.
Oh, sorry, your dad smoked. I thought it was your grandma, but your dad was a smoker?
No, my grandma, actually, no, it was my aunt. My aunt, that was my aunt. Yes, that's my aunt. She smoked a lot. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Because I'm like, this doesn't feel like a male energy that's got the smoking smell. It feels like female to me. So I wasn't sure who it was, but that's really bad. She must have been a heavy chain smoker, because I keep seeing like one go out and one light up.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, because she smoked to the point where she could barely breathe. So that's my aunt. She smoked a lot.
Oh, wow. Okay. But it's interesting but she really loved being outside. Like, I feel like she was always outside on her, like, did she have a patio or a porch or something? Like, I keep wanting to go, she keeps making me feel like we should be outside doing this. Like, did she love being outside?
Yes, actually she loved, there was a new apartment that she had gotten, And she was telling me how much she loved it, and she wanted me to come see it. But when I made it up there, I was going to her. So I don't know if that could be related to that, but she was talking about how much she really loved her it's like a small one studio apartment, and it was beautiful, a beautiful view and everything. She told me how much she loved it.
And did her little apartment have like a little balcony? Like, I feel like, because it's more outside that I keep feeling like she keeps making me feel like being outside is where I need to be right now. Did she sit on the balcony on her at her apartment? Oh, did I lose her? Did I lose you, Danielle? Okay. I'm not sure what happened there, but Danielle, thank you so much for joining me. And know that your loved ones are definitely around you. I feel like that they were more coming to let you know their signs and everything. I keep wanting to tell you, when you smell the cigarette smoke, that's your aunt. She's hanging around. And to find peace with the fact that you weren't able to get there, I keep wanting to say to get there as often as you would have wanted to. So she's totally okay with that. So thank you so much for calling in. But we're just going to move into the next caller. And it was so wonderful listening. And I want to thank her loved ones as well for coming in as well. Wow, I can't talk today. All right, we have Audrey in Batesville, Arkansas. Hi, Audrey.
Hi.
How you doing today?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
I am doing just fine, thanks. I always consider a day when you get to go get your hair done a good day, and I just got my hair cut, so I think it's an excellent day. Thank you.
Oh, yay! There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know a little bit of like where the state. I've traveled in the United States a lot before, but I don't actually know where Arkansas is. Is it kind of in the middle, or is it more in the south? Like, where is Arkansas?
Oh, no, we are down south. Somewhere, right around Texas. We're right there at Texas.
Oh, okay, cool. Do you guys get snow there, or does it stay pretty warm during the winter?
Well, our weather's actually kind of crazy. I call it bipolar weather. But this year, This year, I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting a lot of snow, so I kind of feel it.
Oh, yes. I think a lot of people are feeling like this winter is going to be really heavy, not just weather-wise, but like with the amount of snow that we're supposed to be getting. And that kind of always dampens people's moods as well. And I love that we were just talking about the weather, because your very first card is it's actually called storm warning. Now, a lot of people, when they see storm warning, they're like, oh my gosh, what does that mean? Or something terrible going to come up? And actually, I keep wanting to say, I feel like you're in the eye of the storm right now, where you have gone through some major life changes and things are kind of starting to level out a little bit for you. But oh God, I'm like, but I had, and it's not a bad thing, but I'm going to tell you that it's not over yet. I still feel like you've got some things to clear out. You've still got some fighting to do, and some ownership even of your life lessons currently going on. But the thing is even though, like, I feel like this actually hit you quite unexpectedly, all of these life changes. Would that be correct?
Yes, ma'am. You are exactly right.
Okay.
Kind of like it's kind of like an electric shock, actually.
Right. Okay. Now, I totally get that. And I totally understand that it can freak us out and it can be like, where the heck did this come from? And that's what we end up focusing on. But for you, Audrey, you are an amazingly strong woman. And I actually feel like I keep wanting to say you have kids as well. Like, you're not the only one responsible in your own life. Like, I feel like you have to take care of other people. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I've got actually 3 kids. 20, 18, 12 of my own. And then I just adopted my husband's baby 6 months ago. He's a year old.
Oh, well, I think that's amazing. And I'm going to say congratulations. And I think that is such a beautiful thing that you did. And don't let anything rob you of that joy and of that gift, because that truly is what that is. Now, what I want to tell you is, remember that, you know how, the card looks like a tornado. So whenever we think of tornadoes, it usually takes the top of the house, or what I know of anyways. But the foundation remains the same. Remember that no matter what happens outside of you, your foundation of worth and your foundation of strength is still there. So even though sometimes you feel really tapped out and you feel like, I don't even know what decision I should make or anything like that, just go back to your basic roots and be like, I've gotten through, a lot of shit already, that I can get through this as well. And this is, and I literally want to say, you just remind yourself of that. Remind yourself that I've gone through, maybe not something exactly the similar thing, but in those moments when I was going through this stuff, I felt like I wasn't going to get through it. But I did, and that's what matters. The other thing I want to tell you is, you know how when we're on an airplane and the flight attendants tell you to put, if something goes wrong, you put that oxygen mask on yourself first so that you can safely help others. You need to start putting yourself first in more things, and that's not selfish. It actually brings you more balance instead of being like, if you have 5 minutes worrying about what your kids need or what the house needs, start going, what do I need? Because you have to bring yourself to shelter and safety first before you're going to be able to actually help anybody else. Do you understand that? Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Perfect. I actually even want to tell you, it is something as simple and easy as, and I'm like, I don't want to use this word, but for you, I think it fits, as simple or as easy as splurging on a coffee shop coffee, something as simple as that. And you just, instead of rushing through the coffee or tea or whatever it is, rushing through it, drinking and driving, savor it for just a few minutes. Even if it's just that first sip, savor it, enjoy it, and let yourself feel that the warmth spread through your body and allow yourself to just breathe. Because that's something that you're forgetting to do. You're holding your breath too often and you're always racing to the next thing, which is again causing that you're adding more energy to the chaotic storm. So instead of adding more energy to the chaotic storm, bring more calm. And it can be as such a short period, even just 25, 30 seconds of just okay, I need to breathe. Do you understand? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Now the other card that comes for you, and I'm super excited about this because I just love this. It's an elephant, and it's the listening card. And literally, I want to tell you, you have really good intuition. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely, yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Keep listening to it. Keep allowing it to be your strength. And the other thing too is don't be afraid to talk to the universe. Don't be afraid to talk to your angels, your guides, your loved ones. Don't be afraid to be like, okay, guys, I really need a lifeline here. This is what I desire to see happen. Or, let's make sure I get all the green lights so I can get where I'm going to on time. And every time you hit a green light, be like, thank you. It's all about.
Oh, I do that. That's one of my all day, everyday things. My spirit guides take me everywhere. So
perfect. I'm so glad. But what's interesting about this listening card is I actually want to tell you, pay more attention to the messages that you're getting, because you're getting a lot more assistance than I think you're recognizing, which is really exciting and really great. And even though you're always thanking them and everything and you're appreciative, start paying. And here's the thing. I think a lot of people think that angels and guides talk in a different voice, but 9 times out of 10, it's in your own voice. It's in your own kind of head. So when you listen to it, it's like, oh, I just got a message from my angels and guides. I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to go this way. This is really, I don't know why, but I don't know. I keep wanting to tell you, on days when you're really tired, just go get yourself a roast chicken and don't worry about cooking. And even if you're not really tired, but you don't want to cook, just go get a roast chicken. It's the easiest thing in the world to feed your family. And that's not being lazy.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I always love the things that they come up with and that they tell me to say.
I love to cook, but there are days where I just like, sorry, you guys, it's either leftovers or chicken. Like, that's it. I cook a lot of chicken.
Oh, I love that. See, that makes me laugh even more that you already feed them chicken. And that's awesome. And I'm totally that way too. Like, love cooking, but there's some days where I'm just like, I don't think I can do this. And I'll go to the store and grab a roast chicken. And I'm like, all right, I'm good now. Everybody can just have raw vegetables and they can have chicken and they're set.
Yes, I eat a lot of chicken. I eat a lot of chicken, so they just have to eat a lot of chicken with me. So
perfect. And you know what? And if they don't like, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't eat red meat or caffeine, or I don't do any of that stuff. So I've started this whole new healthy. Actually, I haven't started it. When you said this hit me, like all of a sudden, you are absolutely right. Like, I woke up one morning and thought I was having a nervous breakdown, and my eyes were wide open. And I started listening to the universe, like you said. I started listening, and I keep myself grounded because I stay outside now. Like, all the time, I stay outside because that's where I hear them. And I have one spirit guide that I listen to the most, and her name is Ashira. And
she's beautiful.
Like, yeah, she's guided me through a lot. And when you guys were doing free readings, I was like, maybe this is her telling me I needed to wake up even more and do what you guys are doing, because I feel like maybe this is what I should be doing. And people are asking me all the time to give them readings. And I didn't know how. Right. I just don't know how.
I love it. I love it. And you know what? I'm the type of, I love what I do, and I encourage anybody that wants to get involved in what we do to do it. And the reason why is it brings more attention it brings more attention to the light in the world. It also brings more love into the world, and this world is hurting everywhere. So the more love all of us as a collective can bring in, we all hope that it'll shift things. So definitely. And you know what, the person that helped me the most that, I had a one-on-one teacher, so I was really lucky that way. But if ever you're interested in learning by book, Sonia Choquette is absolutely an amazing teacher with online courses, as well as through her books, like just an amazing lady. And she's been doing this her whole life, which is absolutely amazing. So if ever you're interested, please, like I tell everybody, if it's something that you feel a calling for, you're getting that calling, desire, and everything for a reason. And it's not like, of course, we all have to make money and live, but it's not about the money. It's very much about doing something that you love doing, right? Yes. And this is of service. So you're not, doctors are helping people with their physical bodies. And I view us not as a doctor, but someone that is a healer of the spiritual, energetic body. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Audrey, it was absolutely a wonderful pleasure to chat with you. If ever you have any questions, please feel free to go to my Facebook page. It's Sarah Manning. You just have to look for the lady with the pink hair, and I'm more than happy to direct you in anywhere, anyway. But unfortunately, our time is kind of wrapping up, so I do have to let you go. But thank you so much for calling in. It was an absolute pleasure to chat with you. And by all means, start learning, gal, because you can rock this. I know it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good night.
And to thank you. You have a good night as well. Thank you to everybody that joined me live tonight. It's always a pleasure, and I know it's taking time out of your really busy days, so I appreciate it. So love and light to all of you. I hope to be able to share some experiences with you from Ireland, and other than that, be safe and have an excellent rest of your week. Love and light, guys.